rescue plan is going to keep the commitment of $2,000. $600 has already gone out. $1,400 checks to people who need it. This is money directly in people's pockets. They need it. We need to target that money so folks making $300,000 don't get any windfall. But if you're a family that's a wage earner, each of the parents, one making 30 grand, one making 40 or 50, maybe that's a little more than, well, yeah, they need the money, and they're going to get it. And here's what I won't do. I'm not cutting the size of the checks. They're going to be $1,400, period. That's what the American people were promised. Very quickly, here's the rest of my plan. It has money for food and nutrition so that folks don't go hungry. I think our Republican friends are going to support that. It extends unemployment insurance, which is going to run out on March 13th of this year to the end of September of this year, because we're still going to have high unemployment. It helps small businesses, thousands of whom have had to go out of business. It has money to help folks pay their health insurance. It has rental assistance to keep people in their homes rather than being thrown out on the street. It's got money to help us open our schools safely. It has money for child care, for paid leave. It gets needed resources of state and local governments to prevent layoffs of essential personnel, firefighters, nurses, folks who are school teachers, sanitation workers. It raises the minimum wage. It's big and it's bold, and it's a real answer to the crisis we're in. That's one more thing, and I want to say it very clearly on this, be very clear on this point. It's better.
Stimulus checks 2023. California extends the helping hand. $450K more direct deposits. The state of California has declared that it will extend the distribution of stimulus checks for its outstanding middle-class tax refunds, MCTR. The inflation relief payments, which were announced last summer and began to delivered in October, will now be extended until February. The state organization in charge of disbursing the monies, the Franchise Tax Board (FTB), first announced a payment schedule of stimulus checks, stating that the final phase would be finished on the January 14th. The FTB has claimed that the great majority of receivers will have received their stimulus checks payments by that date, although some persons whose address have changed since filing their 2020 taxes may have their debit card mailed between January 30th and February 14th. Customers who were expecting direct deposit stimulus checks should check their bank accounts this week, as the FTB is providing another major wave of MCTR payments for people whose information needs further review. Some people qualified for a direct deposit stimulus checks payment but were not part of the initial wave, which ended on November 14 last year. An FTB representative stated by that time the vast majority of direct deposits had been issued. Some payments, however, require more investigation and were or will be issued later. We expect to release an additional $460K MCTR direct deposit payments before the end of this week. Stimulus checks helpline for California. If you haven't received your payment and believe you should have, call the FTB's customer care line at 1-800-542-9332. A customer care representative will help you check your eligibility for the stimulus checks, clarify what payment you will receive and when you may expect it. It is critical to note that if you have not received your money by the date specified in your tax situation, you should not panic. According to the FTBs, a relatively small portion of beneficiaries will receive their stimulus checks payments after their periods specified in our payment schedule. So that was today's informational video, and I hope you liked the video. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and also hit the thumbs up button. It motivates me a lot for making me a good content for you. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.